was pretty comprehensive evening in both attack and defence.
Yeah, it was a really good performance. I think the guys prepared really well during the week, so I thought we'd come and give a really good account of ourselves, and I thought both sides of the footy, were really good today.
Do you sort of feel like you guys were able to identify, especially their edges, and you're able to sort of keep repeating, going at them, and sort of not let up on what your target is, if you know what I mean?
We felt as though we had an advantage out there with regards to our speed, so we wanted to make sure we used our weapons, and obviously Turbo, some of his passes at the back of shape were outstanding. We felt as though we played how we wanted to play.
Just the space that Tom was able to create, I guess, and with his presence and his speed, how much of an advantage was that tonight in the way he plays? I think at least half his tries sort of came through that fashion. He's an elite player. So I think, as I said, we came with a plan and the guys executed the plan really well. We wanted to use our weapons, which is like Turbo at the back of shape, our speed with Ruben, Sabi, Tommy Talau and Hopper. So we're able to do that.
Tommy, how's it feeling at the back there, mate?
Yeah, it was good. It was obviously nice to win on a real special day for us this afternoon. I thought the boys put in a really good performance, and it's Golden Eagles Day is one we mark in the calendar at the start of the year. So to turn up and put a performance like that was special.
A special one for you as well and the family. Two skippers.
Yeah, first one as captain. Yeah, so. 1 for 1. I'll get the boys back next week. It'll be nice, and we'll just roll from there. But it's it's quite surreal, really, that grew up in the area and I've always played for this club and love this club, and to go out there and lead them out, it's real special.
Did this feel natural, Tom, being back at fullback? I know it was only one game at Seibold, just sort of having that space out of fullback and having the creativity of the team.
Yeah, well, I've obviously played it for basically my whole career, so I'm very familiar with it. But I thought the way that we, our middles and edges laid a platform for us to allow us to play that brand of footy that we love doing. So, I don't think it will really matter where you play. If they keep laying that platform like that, we can play the footy the way we want it.
Was there obviously Tolu going down probably expedite the process of you going back to fullback? Was there a period of time in your mind that you were like, okay, after X amount of weeks, I'd like to be back in the number one plan?
I don't think that was the discussion. It was more just, let's just last week was play centre, and after a few weeks we'll see how we go. Obviously Tolu going down probably did speed that up, but there was no real set amount of weeks on what we're doing. It was more just a feel thing.
Seems young Popularity's development as well.
Yeah.
There as well, with Patrick fullback and now on the wing. What do you make of how he's handled those first few, that progression in the first grade?
Yeah, and he's done a hell of a job because he started on a 6-week training trial. That was all essentially he had this year. And so because he did so well at that, we extended him out, and then because he did so well over the pre-season, we took him over to Vegas with us because we just thought at some stage he'll play. So we feel as though we've allowed him to sort of develop, played in a few different positions in second grade, and that's his first game he's ever played on the wing ever in any grade. So it's pretty fair first up effort. But he's just a really good footy player, got great game sense, and the opportunity he's got is to be a really consistent player, and that goes down or goes back to his prep. So he's made a really good start. He's certainly not getting ahead of himself. But I like how he's willing to learn and improve, and he works really hard at his game.
He's got a fair bit of talent and skill there. Not many guys can do that passing. He's a really good young kid. Again, I'm really loath to build Hopper up too much. He's right at the very beginning of his career, but he's made some really positive, first steps, and there'll be bigger challenges ahead for Hop. But look, I think the way he's developed since November, mid-November, has been really good.
You had a couple of blokes on the booze too today, Seems you really handled the step up.
On the booze, we did ready. Jamie was really good. We sort of had him playing hooker to start the year in second grade, and then with Jake Arthur and Brandon Wakem going to become unavailable, we put him back to halfback about 6 weeks ago. Thought about playing him against South a few weeks ago. Ultimately, we made the decision that we thought he needed a few more games in reserve grade as a halfback. But he was really solid today. And then Clayton, he's a great story, mate, because he's like 23. He's not like a hopper who's played first grade at 18 or 19. He's had to work really hard. Played one massive Sydney Shield, and then he's earned that opportunity through what he's done in second grade, mate. So that was great to see.
You got the Gold Coast next week. Desi coming back to Brookvale. What sort of reception do you think he's going to get? What sort of reception should he get?
Oh, Des. No, Des is a legend of the club. How many people win premierships as a player or multiple premierships as a player and multiple premierships as a coach? He's a legend of our club, and certainly in my eyes, he's one of the really elite coaches in our game, and probably, you could argue that he's in the top sort of 5 or 6 coaches that rugby league's ever had. So I've got utmost respect for him, and so I'm sure that the supporters will recognise what he's done for our club, and he's done a great job with a lot of the guys in that room that I'm coaching now as well.
Tommy, you know him as well as anyone coming back. Des coming back here. How do you think Des will be viewing that? And how much will it mean to him to come here and win?
Oh, Des will be Des. He obviously wants to win every game, but that's nothing we're going to be talking about. We know what we need to do as a footy side to put ourselves in the best preparation to win a game. So, Des is Des, but it's not really what he does is what we do.
I know you see yourself like you're playing anywhere or not, but do you sort of see yourself as a fullback for your entire career? Like, do you see any volume that you do go into other positions later on? It's 5'8" centres, or do you see yourself as a number one till the end?
Look, I've always been a fullback, so it's probably hard to see myself elsewhere. But I'm open to change, and I'm open to doing what's best for the team. So I'm happy to do whatever.
Seems like Brooks stood up again tonight.
Yeah.
How pleased have you been with how he's kind of fit into the squad and stood up at times when needed?
Yeah, no, he's fitted in the squad really good. He's a good guy, he's a good bloke, and I reckon that's half the battle when you join a new club or a new group. Being a decent bloke, and he works hard at his game. I thought it was really good tonight, and he needed to step up. We had a young half with Jamie, so Turbo and Brooksy really took Jamie under their wings during the week and this afternoon. So really pleased for Brooksy. I think he's played some really consistent footy this year, and with our chairs today, I thought he did a great job in the halves.
Well, good, thanks guys.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you.